floor because I'd like to have Bob Lighthizer just give us a little update quickly on where we are with NAFTA and the various trade deals. I can say this, we're doing very well. I'm in no rush. We want to make the right deal. NAFTA's been a disaster for our country. Mexico and Canada were, if you think about making or if you think about deficits, we had a deficit of $135 billion a year on NAFTA. You look at New England, you look at different places where factories are still empty. They still haven't recovered. But now companies are moving back. So we're either going to do a good NAFTA, a fair NAFTA for us, or we're not doing NAFTA at all. Where are we, Bob?
Well, I would say, first of all, Mr. President, I would just underline what you say, and that is that we have an $800 billion trade deficit, something that's not sustainable over a long period of time. And I appreciate the opportunity to go out and negotiate these deals one at a time. In terms of NAFTA, right now we're meeting with the Mexicans literally as we sit here, and I'm hopeful that in the next several days we'll have a breakthrough. There are still some difficult issues to work on, as there always are at the end.
And by the way, Bob, if we don't, that's okay. If you don't have a breakthrough, as you call it, don't do the deal. Because it's a lousy situation for the United States. We have much better alternatives than that. You understand?
Yes, sir.
So if you can't make the right deal, don't make it. All right?
Yes, sir.
I only tell them that every day.
It is, yes, sir. I'll attest to the fact that he tells me that.
Yeah, I like the other.
He also tells me what the alternatives are. So, but I think in this particular case, the best alternative may be to get a good agreement.
It's okay.
And I think there's a possibility of that. I'm hopeful with Mexico, and then I'm hopeful once we get one with Mexico, that Canada will come along. So I feel reasonably good about that, but as you say, there are still some things that have to go through. We have made headway on a number of other areas. We've had, as I told you, some 15 or 20 other smallish agreements that have been helpful for agriculture in other areas. I call them hitting singles. Every time we're at bat, it's not a home run. We're hitting single after single, and literally every few weeks we have one. And there are several, I won't go through now, but there are several that are in play that'll make a real difference to specific people and sectors in agriculture, but in other areas. Korea, as you know, that agreement is finished, and I think it's a step in the right direction. And then we have Europe, where you started an initiative that Larry Kudlow and I are working on, and that is that's a major initiative, and it's something that we're in the process of putting together the kind of team we need to negotiate on tariffs, but on barriers, and hopefully open up a lot of new opportunities for American products to be sold in Europe.
And I think I can say that we're talking to China. They very much want to talk. They are just not able to give us a deal that's acceptable. So we're not going to do any deal until we get one that's fair to our country. EU, we're doing very well. They didn't want us to put tariffs on their cars, and they therefore decided that they were extremely happy with the deal they had. In fact, they told me, we'd rather not negotiate. We're very, very happy with the deal we have. Well, they made $151 billion last year. They should be happy. But I said, but I'm not happy. And so we were ready to do tariffs on their cars, but they came. They saw us a week ago, as you know. Most of you were here. And I think we're doing well, Bob, with respect to the EU. We're negotiating something that hopefully will be fair to them and to us and to everybody. A big difference from what it is now. Right now, it's impossible. They have barriers where we can't get anything through. As far as Mexico and Canada, Mexico, Bob told you about, we're not negotiating with Canada right now. Their tariffs are too high. Their barriers are too strong. So we're not even talking to them right now. And we'll see how that works out. It'll only work out to our favor. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you.